This is Mike, and again, welcome back to ilovemytools.com. And today I wanted to talk about a fun tool I have. It's a recent addition in the last couple of years. It's made by Rockwell. It's called the JawHorse, and it's a combination of a sawhorse with a really good clamping vise on it. And you've seen them around and all. You see the commercials, and sometimes when you see infomercials or commercials, you got to kind of take everything with a grain of salt. What should I believe and what shouldn't I believe? I'll tell you very quickly, it became one of my most useful, handy tools in the workshop and out on the property and on the job site. The first thing is it really does have a very strong jaw on it for clamping. You can work with it in either mode because simply slide this apart and reverse this one piece, which is very easy to do, and you can then clamp in like an entire door or something 3 feet wide in here. You get that kind of space. But it is a very powerful clamping mechanism, and it will hold things. It is lined with a high-density rubber jaw on both sides, so it doesn't mar your work, but it will hold like the dickens. And what I like about it is its gripping power is so strong that even for irregularly shaped objects, it will hold things that otherwise require a lot of rigging. But I wanted to show you how powerful the jaws were, and I thought we'd do something fun today, another use I have found for the JawHorse. And we'll film some serious things, but I just had to show you this today. Whenever I'm going to do something here, to protect the rubber jaws for what I'm about to do, I'll put 2 blocks of, this is AdvanTech high-density deck sheathing. It's 3/4 inch thick, and it's a high-density board. So I'll put it in the jaws just to show you something here. And I'm just going to show you the power of the jaws on this thing. It's pretty incredible. This is a piece of aluminum off of a can of peanuts, and no matter how much you fold this, you will never fold this all that tight, and it will still have some density to it. Here in South Carolina, we don't recycle aluminum cans for deposits like they do in other states. We basically recycle aluminum by donating it to the charities and stuff, and they basically collect it and scrap it and pay by the pound. But if I push the stirrup on the horse, which is really easy to do, and you push down the button there to lock it, it holds, and that piece is in there. But what I'm going to show you here is that that piece is crushed almost to about a 1/16 of an inch thick, if it is that thick, and it is pretty amazing. The stirrup is very strong. I believe they said it has about a ton of pressure, but there you go. That piece has been reduced. But I'm going to show you something more practical that I get a big kick out of for aluminum, okay? Since we don't recycle, we, like everybody else, end up with all those aluminum beverage cans for the various things we drink all day long. So I'm just going to show you something here. For those of you that drink energy drinks like Red Bull, and these cans become a nuisance, but you have to collect them, I just put them in the JawHorse. And it usually takes about 3 pumps on the foot pedal. And that can is completely flattened out. And I just throw it into the scrap bucket. It's that easy. It also comes with some attachments, which will show you more and more about some of the attachments, including some of the things that we've invented here for our own use in the workshop. And I'll show you more of that and some of the more practical things other than just crushing aluminum cans with it. Here is a Rockwell made this. It is a tool pouch saddle bag that basically drapes over the sawhorse, the JawHorse rather, so that you can put your tools in it, so that you have tools with it, so that your tools are right here while you're working on it. I have also found that I have been able to take large pieces of wood like a 4-foot or 5-foot long 2x12, put it in the jaw there like that, clamp it, lock it, and it is so sturdy that you can pick the unit up by it, and you have an instant workbench. So if you're doing detailed work or on a job site or whatever, I have also found that you can make a scaffolding with it very quickly because it's strong and sturdy. You could lock a plank in the jaw and run it over to a deck or onto a step ladder or whatever, and you can have a real quick ad hoc little staging to get your feet up off the ground so you can reach up above a door or do something. I found it a very useful tool, and very quickly I have been able to integrate it into my daily method of operation when I'm on a job or working on a project. I'll show you some more things we can do with it in some upcoming videos here. I will tell you the only downside that I have personally found to owning a JawHorse, I don't own more of them. That's the only downside, because once you've got one and see how versatile it is, you wish you had one just about every place you'd ever want to work. This is Mike DeZinno, America's Blind Tradesman. Thank you for coming to ilovemytools.com. Join our newsletter so you can be up to date on what's going on as we discover things. And join our forum and share with some of your favorite tools. Give me some comments about your JawHorse or things that you've discovered you can do with your JawHorse. And until next time, stay safe, stay productive, and keep loving your tools.